We are here for a Group E matchup in the InterCup between Chosen Chimichangas and the Angry Birds. What's going to happen here tonight? Well, one of the teams going to win, one of the teams going to lose. But which one is it? I don't know. We'll find out. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to RTFO. That's Real Trivia Face-Off for you. And we're here in the middle of the InterCup. We're just getting started in the group stage. Part of the Group E matchup tonight, we have Chosen Chimichangas versus the Angry Birds. And joining me to host this is none other than Matthew Chen. Matthew, you've played before, you've hosted before, you've been in new teams, you've been in old teams that has retired and whatnot. There are teams here tonight that has been playing for, I want to say, at least 2 years now. And there's another team that was playing for quite some time, ended their team, and come back. How much of a factor will that difference make tonight?
Yeah, no, I think it definitely makes a difference. If you haven't been playing for a while, who knows, how well the chemistry is. But I mean, we've seen Chosen Chimichanga. I think they're going to have the chemistry. It's going to stay intact. But it's definitely a factor because Angry Birds have been together since, for a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. And both of them most recently prior to the InterCup was fresh off a win as well. So they're excited for this. I'm curious what kind of seltzer Cole's going to bring here today. He always surprises us with his choices. Nachi, he surprised us either way.
It's a wild card. You never know what's going to happen with Nachi in a match.
Yep, and I still have yet to see Ashwin or Sid actually angry. So I'm starting to be disappointed by your team name. Maybe we'll see that tonight.
We'll see. I mean, we did see that Ashwin could get angry before the match, but that was before we went live.
Right, exactly. So yeah, why don't we jump to the promos? You want to hear the promos?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Okay, let's hear it first with the Angry Birds.
How's it going?
Wonderful.
I think we need to respond to the allegation that we're not angry.
Yeah.
I have some thoughts on this. I think those who are unfamiliar with the nature of anger may see us as being like calm, cool, and collected, but what they don't know is that we're secretly boiling over with rage.
I agree.
During every match,
Anger is constantly at the top of my mind.
And the middle and the bottom.
Yes.
The whole thing.
Yep.
So
full glass of angry.
How you doing? Oh, fantastic. Not as much as angry as they are, but
no, they seemed very furious. I'm kind of curious to see how that plays into the match.
My shivers have been timbered.
I mean, do we even have? Can we call misorderly conduct or anything like that? Like, are we? Is that even in the
if we were the children? Yeah, we should be.
Okay. yeah. I'll get ahead of it. I'm drinking Polar. What is this one today? It's Seltzer Aid, but it's tart cherry limeade. So.
I'm taking medication, so I'm on water. Sorry, folks.
That's great too. We love that.
Stay safe.
I just have to live up to the name. I didn't have a seltzer, so I had to run to the store to get one. So I feel like a fraud right now, but that's okay. I always do. It's fine. But I can tell you is that we're not a fraud in trivia. I know we're gonna kill it today. They might be angry, but we're calm, cool, collected. We're gonna strike with the right answers there. They don't even stand a chance.
Yep, and I don't think I've ever played against them, so I'm excited.
That's true. It's exciting. All new adventures all around. So
right on.
Yeah,
I feel like Paddington going into the UK.
Oh, not Peru, like in his new movie Paddington in Peru. That's not out yet. Yeah, he's going back.
Oh, sweet. Spoilers. Oh no.
Oh no. Shit. Fuck is coming after us. We're done. All right, Albert, take us off before they send a cease and desist.
Right.
All right, Matthew. So we just heard that in the newest Paddington movie is getting deported. It's a pretty sad premise to think about. But anyway, what do you think of those promos?
I think those are some solid promos. You can really see how much pent up anger the Angry Birds have, and so we'll see if the anger will shake Chosen Chimichangas.
No, that's right. And they mentioned they are always constantly angry, and I guess that makes sense. It doesn't in the show, pretty much like the Hulk and Avengers. And I'm always angry, Cap, like the whole thing. I can relate in a different way. I've been sick for the past 12 years, and I haven't healed. So, like at that point, like what is sick even? So I'm like constantly in a state of flu. But yeah, I forgot. I forgot to bring this up earlier. But tail of the tape. The record for the Angry Birds, that is mistaken. There should be 2-5. My bad. But the accuracy rate and the PPE both pretty similar between the Chimichangas and the Angry Birds. So it should make for an interesting match, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so shall we go to the intros?
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
And we're launching, and we're crashing.
Oh,
So they all go pop, we're the best birds.
With a record of 2 wins, got defeat with 1 Dunkachino Ganesh and Sid Koyanatan Kumar. They are the Angry Birds.
Using tricks, fake mustaches and green skin. It don't matter 'cause
Wow.
I know I'm gonna win. Birds on the side, they're pretty fly. Launch them in the air, the pigs can't hide. It's totally fair. You took her eggs like a spy.
And their opponents with a record of 5 wins, 4 defeats, with 2 technical knockouts. They are called the Self-Defenders and Lil Naganachi Kachitamutevi. It is the Chosen Chimichanga!
Just keep it rolling. Just keep it going. Keep it going. We could do it. We could keep up the energy. Don't even worry about it.
Love it. Love it.
I love having to explain this to Albert last night when I sent him the song. That was great.
I didn't
You just
know
send him like a
that.
bunch of TikToks.
I didn't even send him the ones where it's on the clock. I just sent him the raccoon, which made it probably even more confusing. But that's fine. You know what? This is for the real people, the ones that really get it, the ones that
Yeah, like-
understand us.
Ashwin and Sid.
Yeah, drop it in the
Yeah,
comments.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You know what's up.
Yeah, let us know if you know what that song is from or you didn't, unlike me prior to yesterday. So yeah.
I mean, if
Yeah,
it's a
everyone-
TikTok thing, I have no idea.
Oh no, that's fair. That's fair. So both teams are here. How are you guys feeling? You ready to do this?
Yes, sir.
Hi, Captain.
Dope. Okay. So let's get to the rules for round number 1. Matthew, how does it go?
All right. In round 1, you'll be given 8 questions in 8 random categories. You'll have 15 seconds to write down your answer, and they must be said out loud when you're revealing your response. Each question you get correct is worth 1 point, and if you get all 8 correct, you get a 1-point bonus question. Throughout this match, you will have 3 repeats and the use of a challenge.
Any questions?
No, but I have to inform everybody that my drink is guilt-free. So there you go.
Huh.
Do you
My
guys
drink
think
is
a
eye
used
guilt.
Probably 'cause it's
dryer
0
paper?
calories.
Do you think a used dryer paper works as a eraser?
That's a great idea. I have.
Never-
I still
I've
got
never-
my ones that
I mean, I
I've
don't see why not.
tried.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
Worst case
I'm-
scenario, I gotta go run like grab.
Stolen-
a-
I'm
stolen
slumming
already.
it with the notebook today.
Matthew, for as many times as I had to carry those boards and markers and everything, I deserve one. Okay. All right. I hate to tell you that, but
Nice. That is fair. Okay, so let's get started here with the questions if you guys are ready. In round number 1, the first question comes in the category of Oscars. This is the ceremony that no one hates. Here's your question. What 2022 film won Best Picture in that year's Academy Awards?
Always like to clarify, movie released in 2022. Because I know Oscars questions always get tricky with that. Yeah, well, I mean, what are your thoughts on the Oscars this year?
I watched part of it. I don't watch the full thing. 4 4, 3, 2, 1. I was pretty sleepy. I don't know why. All right, let's go to Cole.
Ah, shit. Nah, I want to go last. I forgot. Everything everywhere all at once. That's not it.
Okay, Ashwin,
I got nothing.
Nachi.
I don't watch award shows. I just watch movies to the vibe.
Okay, and Sid.
Yeah, what he said.
Cole, getting that correct. It is everything. Everywhere
Oh, it
all at
was that.
It's
Okay,
cool.
okay. I actually couldn't remember. Like, I thought there was something in between
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, dry
What
paper.
years are
Wait,
what
erase
years?
The fact that nobody was writing frantically like scared me. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I just kind of thought I lost. But that's fine.
It was all
I
because
can't
they
write
didn't.
EEAAO anymore. Like that's not an option. Okay,
Ayo.
great.
This is one where I feel like I should just always guess, but I was so afraid of looking so dumb. So I just
Don't
Uh,
steal my guess
that's-
though. Don't steal my
That's
guess.
fair.
It's,
Been there.
all right. Your next category is in comedy.
Uh-huh.
What kind of animal is Keanu in 2016's Keanu? Do you know anyone named Keanu?
No, but there's a cool name. I maybe should name my kid Keanu. Maybe not. I don't know. Keanu Dharma. That's
one of the options.
yeah.
That doesn't sound bad, Albert. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to Ashwin.
I think it is a cat.
Nachi.
Oh, I guess cat.
Sid.
I also said cat.
And Cole.
Gato cat.
Cat is correct. So everyone getting that point.
I never watched it. Keanu seems like a cat.
You're right. So
I just
Yeah,
imagine like
Nachi's
Keanu
first-
Reeves in like cat energy.
Is this Nachi's first match with a board?
Yeah, I had this for a while.
not the
Oh.
FaceTime stuff.
Okay.
A while I meant a month.
All right. Moving on to the third question in the category of animated. What is the name of the character that Robin Williams voiced in Aladdin?
What are your thoughts on Aladdin?
I like it. Both iterations. I know that's a hot take.
Yeah, I mean, it's Guy Ritchie's best movie.
The original is superior in every way, but I do like the live action adaptation. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go to the person with thumbs up, Nachi.
Genie.
Okay, Sid,
I also said genie.
Cole,
I had an extra E, but genie.
Ashwin.
I mean, I said the genie. So-
I didn't know what to put either.
We actually need his legal name, his birth name. No, I'm just kidding. It's Genie. Genie's
Genie
correct.
McGenie
So,
face.
Yeah.
Jennifer Jones.
Genie for Jones.
I really thought there was some deeper lore I was missing
Yeah.
in the third movie or something.
Actually, my name is.
Yeah, all correct. 5 to 4. Going into your next question in dramas. Who directed Forrest Gump?
Um.
When was the last time you went to a forest?
Ooh, good question. Okay. Define forest. If it's like if there is pathways, then it's not a forest. No, it's just a
I mean,
very
it could
lushy
be like-
park.
There could be like pathways along forests, right? But
I guess then I want to say at least what month is it? Is the 4th month? I want to say at least 8 months ago.
5, 4, 3,
Mhm.
2, 1. We'll go to Sid.
Got nothing.
Cole.
Robert Zemeckis. I definitely spelled that wrong.
Ashwin.
I could not remember.
Nachi.
I just threw it Ron Howard because he.
That's a
directed my
good
favorite
guess,
movie.
Nachi. Nachi, that's a good guess. Believe it or
One
not.
of you is correct. It is Robert Zemeckis. Cole getting a point there. There's a K in his name, but we'll take your answer.
You know what's funny? I had a K, and then I was like, wait, this doesn't look right. So
It's
Is Robert
hard.
spelled with a K?
Yeah,
it's
silent,
K in the
but
top.
yeah.
Yep.
All right. So Cole, not a fan of K's, not a fan of the letter K's there. As we go to the fifth question in the category of fantasy sci-fi.
Albert,
That's the
what are you
takeaway.
doing, man?
All right. Question fantasy sci-fi. How does Gia, the last Iwi native, communicate with King Kong in Godzilla vs. Kong? Matthew, going back to the previous one, do you think Cole's name will be better if it starts with a K instead of a C? K-O-L-E.
I think Cole is better with a C. You know,
With a
there's
C?
Thank you.
yeah.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
actually, it should be Coke. The K should be with L.
That's most people misspell my name on like Apple because they autocorrect the code for some reason. So.
One. Okay.
Why
Hands
would you say
down.
thumbs up?
We'll start with Cole. Cole with a
Sign
C.
language.
Okay. Ashwin.
Sign language.
Nachi.
Sign language.
Sid.
I said phone. I have no clue. And I thought that would be funny.
It is funny. You did make us laugh, but unfortunately, it is incorrect. We're looking for sign language, the correct one. But
King Kong with like a tiny little.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's picking it up. He's like,
It has to be a massive phone.
new
then.
number
Yeah.
for this.
Honestly, I'd watch a movie. Like,
Yeah.
King Kong tries using
Does someone-
technology.
Phone
Yeah,
calls?
you text-
They build like 100 phones because he keeps crushing them on accident. You know, he's like,
King.
shit, yes.
King Kong phone home. All right.
All right. Your next question is in the category of action adventure. What is the subtitle to the third Michael Bay directed Transformers movie?
Do you think King Kong can beat like a Transformer, like an Autobot?
You know what? Yeah, you know, I'll say I'm on Team Con there.
Think so? I don't know. Autobots got like weapons and shit.
5, 4.
He's got that glove.
Especially
man.
his
He has a power
enhancement.
glove. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
he has the glove too.
Boom.
If you have the gloves, then maybe
Gloves,
you
Come
know.
on.
Bumblebee
Uh,
going
With his
down.
axe.
It goes to
Yes. The Fortnite
Ashwin.
axe.
Ashwin.
Oh, sorry. God, I think I'm like one word off. Dark Side of the Moon.
We'll go to Nachi.
Dark Side of the Moon.
Sid.
No.
I just said the Age of Darkness.
And Cole.
Jumbled to
It's
words.
just Dark of the Moon. I knew somebody was
Oh,
gonna
damn
do
it!
it.
Damn it!
That's a lot of
That's
people always.
I knew it was gonna happen.
That's what I thought, and I was like, "That's nonsense. Like, what does it mean,
Yeah.
Dark of the Moon?" Oh,
Yeah, that's one of those-
Grammatically accurate, you know.
Yeah. Dark
Michael
of the
Bay
Moon
should
is
just stick
correct.
to explosions. No naming movies.
I'm pretty sure Pink Floyd would be pretty upset if they did that. So.
That's true. That's true.
I'm sorry,
Alright,
Cole.
So scores 9-5.
Matthew, don't say it. Don't say it. Oh wait, no, we
Yes,
still
we-
have 2 more questions.
As
Yes,
we
sir.
go to the penultimate question in the category of horror
Oh,
thriller.
well, what a way to make a living. Is that what you didn't want me to say?
I just said, just don't jinx me, bro. I don't need it. I don't need it.
Category horror thriller, and your question is: in the Blair Witch Project, how many film students hiked to the woods and filmed a documentary about a local myth known as the Blair Witch? I've seen this film. I was kind of scared, but probably not as scared as when it came out originally. To be
That's
honest.
true. I thought it was fine. Like by now, it kind of isn't anything
Yeah,
super
3,
special.
2,
Whatever.
1. Pens down. We start with Nachi.
Boo.
13. Okay. Sid.
Hey, 6.
Cole.
God damn it. It might be 4. I said 3.
Ashwin.
said 7.
Oh,
Right?
One of you is correct. The correct answer is 3.
Yeah.
Let's
Cole
go.
gets a
Oh
point
my
there.
god.
I think
I
there were
thought
like
there
a
was
bunch
one
of them.
more. I thought there was one more that died at the beginning. I was like, oh no, wait, hold up.
No. So that was the one on mine.
Mm.
The 1 and 3.
Not
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Why did you put
This is how we
Okay.
cope.
Y'all know I don't watch horror.
Actually,
movies, so
I'm
I
sorry,
thought
guys. Just so
13
you know,
scary
Nachi has
number.
a tick where he has to put a 1 in front of everything.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
if you don't give him a point, you're actually ableist.
I was
Okay,
actually
Brian.
counting every person
goodness.
and the people inside them. So 6. So
Huh?
we should probably challenge.
One
Yes,
movie, 3
they
people.
are.
That's what he meant.
Yeah.
I'm getting
In
more
the
confused.
first movie-
Let's move on. To
Okay, let's
I'm
do that. Okay, so
so
uh,
confused.
it's 10 to
Don't
5
say
going
it.
into the final question, and I have
Don't
to
say
say
it.
this.
Don't
Cole,
say it. Just don't say it.
You
You don't have to say
you know,
it, actually.
if he
Believe it or not,
hits
you
the
don't.
if he hits this final
The
question,
next
he
one,
gets
you
a
get the final.
perfect
Yeah.
round. So
Whatever he said.
in the category is in romance.
You suck.
Who plays Eliza Doolittle in 1964's My Fair Lady? You know, Cole is very close. We'll see if he knows this one or not.
So let me ask this: do I need to watch the other Doctor Dolittle movies to understand this film?
Oh, shut
Yeah,
up.
I think you definitely need to watch the Robert Downey Jr. one because I think that's the
Okay.
most important one.
Damn
Anything
it.
else, you can skip. You know, because
And is
only
that
one of them has Jesse Buckley.
okay? I'll watch that.
Wait,
and then I can
maybe
check this
if
out.
I throw my thumbs up towards
Three.
Nachi's screen, it'll disappear.
2, 1.
doesn't even want to appear when it
We'll
should.
go to Sid.
Nothing.
All right, Cole,
All right, Audrey Hepburn.
Ashwin,
I got nothing.
and Nachi.
Matthew, you already said my answer.
And with that, Cole does get a perfect round 1. Audrey Hepburn was the correct answer. And so, Albert, do you want to read?
Yeah. So Cole, you're gonna be getting a bonus question just for you, worth for an additional 1 point. You don't have to write it down. You can if you want to.
I'll write
you're
it down.
ready
Don't
to-
worry.
Yeah, Nachi's got my back. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Nachi can answer, but he won't get any point from it. Cole, are you ready?
I watched this gonna be like the hardest question of them all. I swear. All right, go. Just go. Rip it.
Ron Howard has directed 2 sequels. Name both of them.
Direct sequels or like franchise things count here?
Franchise things count. 5.
I'm Nachi. I'm using the repeat. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't worry. Go for it.
Repeat the question.
Okay, first repeat. Ron Howard has directed 2 sequels. Name both of them.
Okay. I think I'm gonna get this wrong. I'm sorry for ripping this. All right, so Angels and Demons, and then Solo: A Star Wars Story. Final answer.
You got one of them right. The answer we're looking for is Angels and Demons, and the sequel to that, Inferno.
Yeah, I'm challenging.
You're challenging?
Yeah,
What's the challenge?
I asked this question. You asked if franchises count, and that's a sequel to Star Wars. I don't know what to, I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's why I was asking.
I'll let you go for that challenge.
Okay,
Because I was
so
going to
you're-
say Russian Apollo 13.
Okay, so you're challenging that Solo should have count as an eligible answer.
Yes.
Okay. We will
Jazz music.
we
Let's
will
go.
go to the challenge.
Yeah,
We'll
let's
be
get
right
some
back after the
jazz.
roll. Okay, we are back from the challenge. Me and Matthew discussed it on what counts and in terms of like what is a sequel and what not. We decided to give Cole the point, and so he keeps his challenge that solo Star Wars story is eligible as an eligible answer for that question. So Cole gets a bonus question, gets a bonus point there in the bonus question. So it brings up his team score now to 12.
Yes, that is what I have. It is 12-5.
Oh, cool.
With one repeat,
12
let me change that.
Thank you, Najee, for letting me use that repeat. I
And
appreciate
yes,
it.
he did use
No
the one
worries.
repeat. And Chimichangas keeps their challenge because of that, so in case they need to use it again. So yeah, so Cole did
Okay.
get the true perfect round right there. All right, so let's move on to round number 2, and this is how round number 2 is going to work. So this is the wheel round, and in this round, each team will spin the wheel, and whatever category they land on, they'll be getting 5 questions from that category. If they like the initial spin, they can keep it. If they don't like the initial category that they got, they can spin again unless that's opponent's choice. Then you're stuck with it. You'll be getting 5 questions I mentioned. Each question's worth 2 points apiece. You can go to multiple choice, however, it will reduce the point value to 1. You can collaborate in this round. And if you provide an incorrect answer, your opponent have the opportunity to steal, so be careful with that. Repeats and challenges are still in effect. And we do need final answers to submit your answers. Any questions?
Nope.
Okay, so let's bring up the wheel for today. And here are the categories for today's wheel. We have sports, spy, Fast and Furious, Middle Earth, quotes, holiday movies, Christopher Nolan, Jim Henson Company, and Spinners and Opponent's Choice. So, Chimichangas, you are in the lead. What would you like to do?
Want to defer, Cole?
I'm looking at this. There's only like one I really hate on here.
There's
plenty
one
that
I
they
don't
probably
like.
don't
Yeah.
like. I'm more inclined to go with what you want to here because I feel like we got to work as a team here on this one, just to keep it up.
I generally just like other people setting the target and then me catching up to it.
I don't blame you. I really
Yeah.
would hate if it lands on Middle Earth for them though. But I think we have to defer, just in case it lands on something.
Because I feel comfortable with most of them.
Right, and that's where I'm at too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, all right, we are going to defer.
Defer. Okay, so this is the first spin for the Angry Birds. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Lands on Spinner's
Oh,
choice.
damn it.
I knew it was gonna happen.
So, I mean, we could obviously just do Middle Earth here. I don't think that
Yeah.
would be too bad. I think there's maybe some merit to like playing the higher upside and like trying to see if we can give it to them. I don't know. That's like just actually so unlikely, right?
Yeah, that
And-
seems like
Our other
Not
strength is not like
smart.
that. Like, yeah, we'll
strong.
just we'll do. You go with Middle Earth. It's kind of feast or famine, so we'll see. But yeah, hopefully this one's good. We'll do Middle Earth. Final choice.
Okay. Matthew, should I take this?
Yes, you should.
Okay. All right. Ashwin, Sid, are you ready for your questions in Middle Earth? All right. Your first question. Which Middle Earth movie opens 12 months prior to the events of the rest of the film?
Interesting. So
Need answers in 5, 4,
probably gonna use a repeat on this one if that's okay.
Sure.
1.
I'll take a repeat.
Okay. Your first repeat, your question again. Which Middle Earth film opens 12 months prior to the events of the rest of the film? Answers in
Mm,
5,
I think I'm gonna take
Four.
multiple choice on
Okay.
this.
2.
Yeah, let's do multiple choice.
Okay. A. The Lord of the Rings. B. The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. C. The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. D. The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug.
Interesting. So odd.
5, 4, 3,
Uh,
2.
okay. I'll go C. Final answer.
C is incorrect for the 1.0 opportunity. Your options again are A. The Lord of the Rings, B. The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, C. The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, D. The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug.
I think it's B.
Which was again, remind me.
Fellowship of the Rings, I think.
Or they do the whole prologue in there, and I don't think that's 12 months prior. Like it's so far before with all the forging of the rings and everything.
Oh, right.
I'm inclined to go A.
Go for it.
A final answer.
I first forget which one. Yeah.
That is incorrect. We're looking for D. The Hobbit, Desolation
Yeah, I
of Smaug.
figured.
Yeah.
I figured it was one of the Hobbit movies. Why did they?
I just watched the 78
Why did they do
one,
that?
I
I don't know if you know off the top of your head.
Yeah, that's a great question.
I believe it was Thor.
Oh, is it Gandalf like telling Thorin we should go do this or something like that?
Yeah. It's like a very early flashback, and then it jumps 12 months later, something like that. So yeah.
That makes sense. Okay.
There you go.
I was just thinking of the prelude and figured it was.
No, it was like so far before. I'm almost certain. I was like, wait, I don't think that happens 12 months. That'd be a crazy 12 months.
All right. You ready for the second question? In Middle Earth. In the Hobbit films, Beorn is able to transform into what kind of animal?
There, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
It's right there in the name. So true.
Question 3. In the Fellowship of the Ring, how many rings were given to the race of men?
Oh, okay. This is the easy one. 9, final answer.
Calling it an easy one, and he get it correct for 2 points.
I wrote 8. I'm stupid. I actually wrote 8. I'm like, God damn it.
Your penultimate question, Middle Earth. David Buck voiced which member of the Fellowship in The Lord of the Rings?
Why do I not recognize this name at all? I think I want to do multiple choice in this. Yeah, I can do multiple choice.
Okay. A. Gimli, B. Legolas, C. Boromir, D. Gandalf.
What? Oh. Okay, I don't know what I was. Yeah, I mean, this is just going to be a guess. I keep forgetting about the one they're talking about. It's like, why were any of them voiced by someone else? David Buck. I don't know. What do you think? I'm literally just guessing like wild here. So.
I have no clue.
I'll do Boromir. Final answer.
That is incorrect for the 1 point steal opportunity. Your options again are A. Gimli, B. Legolas, C. Boromir, D. Gandalf.
I'm feeling A. Just gut feeling.
Sure. I saw the movie and I couldn't tell you anybody other than what's his face from 1984. Whatever. Let's just go A. I think A is a good option. You should say that, Nachi.
All right, A. Final answer.
A. Gimli is correct for the 1 point steal.
Hot damn.
So long about
right.
the animated
lucky.
film. Your last question, Ashwin and Sid, in the category of Middle Earth. In The Return of the King, Theoden orders the Rohirrim to gather and assemble the army in what cliff top?
Yeah. This is hard. All right, maybe I'm just rusty on this, but yeah, I think I can get this with multiple choice.
4.
Yeah, okay, we'll do multiple choice.
Okay. A. Dimholt, B. Barad-dûr, C. Chirrut Ungol, D. Dunharrow.
I'll go with A. Final answer.
A is incorrect for the 1 point opportunity. Cole and Nachi, your options again are A. Dimholt, B. Barat Dur, C. Chirit Ungol, D. Dunharrow.
I'm feeling Seek. C.
I'm trying to think about where this happens in the movie and the etymology of this name, and I don't think I could place it. And I'm just like, I'm either between C or D. I'm fine with C, but like
If it is D, I'd be very annoyed.
D, final answer.
D is correct for the 1 point.
Let's go.
Okay.
I'm
I was
glad-
gonna say,
Yeah.
I was like, some of these names are sounding a little too elvish or a little too like, yeah, not at that part of that movie. I don't know. That's a guess. That was truly a guess. I would be honest.
There.
It's good. It's a good
Thanks
guess.
for trusting me, Nachi. Appreciate it.
So at the end of that round, I have chosen Chimichangas with 14, with their 2 steals there, and Angry Birds with 9.
That's also what I have.
So 5 point differential going into Cole's and Nachi's spin. When I remove the wheel, where is it? Hold on, let me bring it back. Here we go.
All right. Opponent's
Oh, that's
choice.
crazy. It all says spinner choice. That's crazy. Who would do that?
All right, Cole, Nachi, here's your spin. Jim Henson Company plus.
Want to do it?
We have to take it. I still feel like I'm rusty on this, but I feel like we have to take it.
I trust you because anything else I'm comfortable with. This one's all you.
Yeah. Oh well,
You
we're
got
taking
this.
it. Okay.
You got this.
I'm very sorry, Nachi, but I might take this a little slow if I'm being honest with you.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
All right.
Okay, so I will be reading these questions in Jim Henson.
Okay.
All right, so your first question. 2 con artist brothers named Sid and Sam Sleaze who operate a fraudulent carnival called the Sleaze Brothers Fun Fair captures the main character in which film?
Oh, Carnival. Is it a Carnival Fair?
5.
I'm gonna send it because they won't know it.
4.
The Muppet Movie. Final answer.
That is incorrect for
Okay.
a 2-point steal. Angry Birds.
Little does he know, I don't know this.
Yeah.
Almost have me there.
What are other Muppet movies? Can you
Is there,
name like one other?
like Most Wanted one?
Yeah, but that's one of the new ones.
Ah,
It's definitely
that
not
doesn't
like
count.
those I have all seen. But there's the Muppet movie, and then there's like the Muppets do stuff, and like the Muppets go
5.
to places.
4.
I don't know. The Muppets go to the circus. Final answer.
Well, that is also incorrect. We were looking for Sesame Street Presents Follow That
Okay.
Bird.
I knew
That's
I
fine.
knew it was gonna be one of them. You know what's so funny? That makes so much sense. And I've seen that movie. And I couldn't. It's fine. It's fine.
Angry
okay,
Birds
it's
was the
okay.
question about the birds. So,
Yeah,
I don't
come on,
know.
Angry Birds.
But he's not angry, Big Bird.
It's not-
He's
Go
birds,
really-
baby.
really
Go
calm.
birds.
I don't think he could
Okay,
ever be
fair.
angry.
He would never fit in a slingshot.
Okay.
That's true. All right.
He's also like a 5-year-old, isn't he? Like canonically. So are you really
Yeah.
gonna launch a
Oh.
child?
I mean, he also did
Really?
almost go into space though. The Challenger mission.
Oh no, that's the second Challenger reference we've had in the past 3 episodes.
Okay.
All right, let's keep it rolling.
All right. Your next question is: in the opening of Muppets from Space, Gonzo has a nightmare about being denied access to what biblical artifact?
Noah's Ark, maybe.
Wait. I have to think. I'm actually trying to remember. Biblical artifact, though. This movie sucks, by the way.
I don't know. It sounds pretty good.
It's terrible.
5,
Can I send multiple here, Nachi?
3.
Yeah.
Multiple choice, please.
All right. Your multiple choice options: is it A, Ark of the Covenant; B, Noah's Ark; C, Holy Grail; D, 10 Commandments tablet?
Noah's Ark. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
You're right.
You could have
Nachi, I
had,
should
you
have
could have
said
had
it.
2 points.
I literally could. I remembered it too because there's a whole chicken joke in there, and I was like, But they said artifact, and I was like, it's the boat, an artifact?
Because I was just thinking, what's the only biblical thing that you can get into?
I almost feel like
I haven't even watched the movie. I didn't even watch the movie.
Hear me out.
It's
I'm
it's
not
not
religious
it's not a
expert.
location, sort of. Like
Not
what would you call it? What would you call it?
Hold on.
Biblical
Okay,
vehicle.
all right, Nachi.
No,
wanna
let's
think
not
about
get
this
into
for a second.
semantics. Let's not get into
No, I'm
semantics.
serious. I'm being dead serious right now, Albert, and I think you're not taking me seriously. I wouldn't.
We'll talk about it after the match.
No, I want a challenge.
Oh,
Because we could have gotten the 2.
Oh, okay. Go on then.
Yeah, I didn't think it was possible because I would consider that an artifact. Like an artifact's a smallish object, or like a thing that is actually held, or like. I'm not. You know what? You're right, Nachi. I'm playing stupid.
We're good. We'll take the point.
Alright,
Call
okay.
it a day. Yeah.
Sid's like, this guy's fucking crazy.
Okay.
All right.
Your next question is: Who plays Kelly Cooper, the mother of Alexander in Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day?
Jennifer Gardner, final answer.
Can you repeat that?
Jennifer Gardner, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Do we get one of our repeats back because you used a repeat? No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
I need to
Playing mind
update that
games.
in the standard, and then I'll go to your next question. In Muppet Treasure Island, what is the name of Squire Trelawney's ship?
Oh God, Notch, do you actually know anything about Treasure Island?
No, but I would have. My first guess was like Ship of Theseus, but go for it.
What is the name of the ship? Let's go multiple here. Even if they know their literature, I feel like we could maybe get this. Multiple,
assuming-
please.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Is it A, Hispaniola, B, Zanzibaria, C, Margarita, D, Boom Shakalaka?
One is alcoholic related, and I think I like.
I actually tried to think if this is a joke or not in the thing. I think, but it's still a kids movie. Like they wouldn't say, but like it could just be Margarita. Like, no, it's not. But I'm with you actually, Nachi. I think it is Margarita. You want to send it?
Yeah,
Margarita. Final answer.
That is incorrect for a
we had fun.
1 point steal. Is it A, Hispaniola, B, Zanzibaria, C, Margarita, D, Boom Shakalaka?
What is Hispaniola? Is that actually from Treasure Island, or is that something else? Is that like one of Columbus's ships or something like that?
It's not a Columbus ship, I don't think.
I think Hispaniola might be actually from Treasure Island, but it could also be a gag. I don't know.
4,
What do you think?
Yeah,
3,
might as well send it.
2.
Sure. Final answer A.
And that is correct for a 1 point steal.
I think that is a Christopher Columbus boat.
Yeah, that
Isn't
is.
Oh, so maybe
Yeah.
that's the gag? I don't know.
No, it's the name
No,
of
it
the
is.
Santa.
No,
Why
it-
do I keep getting
No,
That's-
Hispaniola
it's
isn't.
not.
Hispaniola,
Yeah.
Hispaniola is the actual boat from Treasure Island.
Okay.
I see. I didn't know. God dang it. Okay. I knew it was. I was like, was that the gag they did in the movie or no? I couldn't remember.
But with
Hey,
that
it's
steal,
not
the Angry
alcoholic.
Birds do avoid knockout range. So, Cole. All right, chosen Chimichangas. Here's your final question.
All right, let's hear it.
Jim Henson. In the Muppet movie, which Muppet got temporarily enlarged by Dr. Honeydew's Instagrow pills, which scared away Hopper and his henchmen?
Animal. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Such a good
Right.
scene. Such a good scene. I love it. Nachi, I'm gonna send you the clip after. It's so good.
All right, looking forward to it.
With that round, I have the chosen Chimichangas with 19 and the Angry Birds with 10 points.
Yes.
How did I get the fireworks?
I don't know how you did it. I
19%.
honestly, the fact you were getting thumbs up when you didn't want it and then you put it up and it doesn't work, like, I don't know what to say, man.
So yeah, a 9-point differential after that round. Chosen Chimichangas in a pretty comfortable lead. Angry Birds needs a big round 3 to catch up with them. But yeah, Any additional thoughts before we go into round 3?
No, I mean the Angry Birds just barely avoided a KO, but they are still in this.
Yep, that was a big seal with the Hispaniola one. So yeah. All right, let's go to round number 3. So how does that one go, Matthew?
All right, in round 3, both teams will pick 4 numbers between 1 through 12 that correspond to 4 random categories. Once you hear those categories, you can arrange them as your 1, 2, 3, and 4 pointer. If one player takes the 1, your other teammate will have to take the 2, but you can collaborate on 3 and 4, and there is no stealing or multiple choice in this round. Chosen Chimichangas, you have the lead. Would you go ahead and give us your 4 numbers?
I just have to say, Sarah, you're absolutely right. That category is a fever dream, and that's why I love it. Anyways, how do you feel like that?
You pick 2?
Yeah, let's just do that. So I gotta go 2, and then
I meant like you pick
what?
2 numbers. I didn't mean like you have to pick 2.
No. I am also picking 2 in this sequence here. I always do. You pick this. You pick your number.
4.
My next. Okay. 6.
9. Perfect.
Okay. All right, my man.
These are usually my numbers too.
Fair. I always have 2 and 9 in there, so yeah, that's fair.
So 2, 4, 6, 9.
That's correct. We are children.
Angry Birds, you guys can go.
Want to just do 1, 3, 5, 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
1, 3, 5, 7. Okay.
All even numbers.
Very true.
Yeah. All right. So I'll be reading the questions for Chimichangas this time around. You'll be doing it for Angry Birds. So.
All right. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and give the Angry Birds their categories first. So you guys picked 1, and that is the category of Leonardo DiCaprio. 3 is the category of Fast and Furious. 5 is the category of disaster movies. And 7 is in the category of 80s.
All right, Chosen Chimichangas, here are your categories. You pick 2, that is new releases.
Okay.
You pick 4, that is Christopher Nolan. You pick 6, that is dramas. And you pick 9, that is Marvel movies. Marvel.
Not this again. We're gonna get a Duck World question. I swear to God, Nachi.
I'm comfortable with Nolan and Marvel, but I don't want to go Marvel 4 point.
Definitely not. No.
I could take like Nolan for 2 point. I think that's pretty safe. And like Marvel for 3. What do you feel comfortable with?
I gotta fix this real quick. Let's let them talk. I'm like trying to figure this out now.
So we have to work backwards, right? Because we need to get all of these.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say
you can miss your 1 pointer. You can miss your 1 pointer. It's a 9 pointer.
I want to say DiCaprio has to be a 4, or like it gives us the best chance of getting it.
Yeah.
I don't know. How much do you know about Fast and Furious movies?
Not enough.
Yeah. So I'm like, what's a 3? It could be Disaster. Like
Disaster,
we're kind of just hoping to
maybe.
hit a movie we've
Yeah.
seen.
Exactly.
And then I don't even know between Fast and Furious which would be our 1 and our 2, because I'm confident we could easily get a 1, but I could easily see me like missing a 2 in either.
Yeah. I feel like Fast and Furious as a 2 maybe is the better idea.
Yeah, I think that makes sense to me.
Little
More
narrower.
guessable.
Yeah, I don't like the decades ones that much.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll do DiCaprio 4, Disaster 3, Fast and Furious 2, 80s 1.
Yep.
Okay, Nachi, this is what I'm thinking now. I don't even know what you said originally, but I feel like this is the safest. I think we go Marvel for 1. I feel like we already have enough of a lead here, and the new releases for 2. I was thinking about flip-flopping that, but like, I guess it depends on if you take more. Would you be confident in a 2-point Marvel?
Yeah, I think I could take a 2 point Marvel.
I feel like new releases.
Wait, no. Marvel's just a lot. Marvel's a lot. I'll stick 1 point. Marvel's better because if it's MCU,
I'm at 50.
that's easier. Yeah.
Oh, we didn't
Yeah.
decide who was doing the
Oh.
ones or twos for us. I guess.
Oh,
I know.
sorry,
I just
go ahead.
realized.
Yeah.
I just
You're good.
realized.
You're good.
I don't know which one do you want to do.
I'll send the Fast and Furious for funsies.
Okay, I could do the one of these.
Okay. Yeah, let me take new releases at 2, Nachi.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's put Nolan at 3.
yeah, Nolan at 3, Dramas at 4. Hope we don't need it, but like, I feel like Dramas at 4 isn't. It's bad because it's so wide, but it's also like they know it's so wide, so the questions aren't terrible a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Like it's not like universe or like lore specific, so I feel like we'd be okay.
Yeah, number 4 would be like who is saved in Saving Private Ryan.
That's true. That's exactly what it would
Very
be.
hard.
Yeah, so,
Very hard.
I'm expecting that question, guys. Anyways, all right. So to repeat that one more time for our lovely hosts.
1 point for Marvel, and I'll do it. 2 points for
I'll
new
take-
releases. Cole will do it.
Yeah.
3 for Nolan and 4 for drama.
All right, cool. All right, so Ashwin, you're taking the 1-pointer in the 80s. Just want to make sure. All right, your question is, who directed The Breakfast Club and 16 Candles?
Okay. Sorry. What's his name? You got to give me a second on this one. Oh boy, this is a classic bit.
5,
Oh boy, gonna use a repeat on this.
3,
I mean, I know.
2.
I'll take a
Right.
repeat.
Okay, your second repeat. Who directed The Breakfast Club and 16 Candles?
Oh my god, this is How many repeats do we have? I'm like, I can't not get this. You know what I mean?
5,
You have one left.
4. This
Okay.
is the only one you can miss. 3,
Um,
2.
I'll use the second repeat. This is so dumb.
Okay. So using your final repeat, who directed The Breakfast Club and 16 Candles?
It's like, why am I stuck on? Oh, okay. It's John Hughes. Final answer.
The repeats paid off, and that is correct.
I had freaking John Candy in my head for like 30 seconds. I
Oh.
don't know why.
Makes
Oh,
sense.
God. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Hopefully we don't. Well,
Not feeling too confident.
Your current score, you did use your repeats just to make sure you knew. So, Sid? No.
They
only
need to
your-
get every one of these next ones correct.
Yes. So, all right, your question in Fast and Furious is, how is Mia related to Dom in the Fast and Furious films?
Is it just sister? Sister. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
I would just not have gotten that. So glad we did it this way.
I'm rooting for a comeback. I'm on this team.
Okay, so then promise when it comes over to you,
Yeah,
you will
just
answer all your
Bro,
questions.
you better be on our team.
Yeah.
All right. So now you guys can collaborate on your 3-pointer. And the question in disaster movies is, what kind of location do Jennifer Lawrence and Timothy Chalamet's characters first meet in Don't Look Up?
Okay. I think it's a grocery store, right?
I honestly don't remember.
The thing is, in Bones and all, Timothy Chalamet and the female protagonist meet in a grocery store, and I could easily be mixing those up. But I know there's the scene where they're sitting outside, right, and they're like smoking. But I don't. They meet at like a skate park, maybe, or something.
4,
Just go
3,
with grocery store.
2.
Okay, grocery store.
Whatever.
Final answer.
That is correct for 3 big points.
Damn. Okay.
So there are 2 movies where Timothy Chalamet has a meet cute with the female
Yeah.
protagonist in a grocery store. So now,
Yeah,
so
actually,
good trivia.
I am remembering it now.
We'll go into your final or your 4-point question. In Leonardo DiCaprio, your question is, in Marvin's room, Hank is sent to a mental institution for what reason?
I honestly didn't. I've never heard of this movie. So
Listening to too much Drake.
I don't know. Sent to Marvin's room. What do you want to say? Like imagining things. That's like
Yeah, seeing things.
Five.
Yeah. Sure. Seeing things that are not there. Final
Vague.
answer. Keep it vague, but then we can challenge.
And your winner, by
Without
way
Drake.
of technical knockout, the chosen Chimichangas. The correct answer was setting fire to his mother's house.
Oh,
Lit.
Yeah,
It
Oh,
could be
sorry.
argued that he
He
saw
He
logs
saw-
instead
yeah.
of a mother's house.
he saw the need to burn his mother's house.
He saw Drake was there and he wants
Yeah,
to burn
yeah,
Drake.
that's
Okay.
real could be what happened.
But yeah, good game. We'll put these competitors backstage. We'll talk to them in a bit. But Matthew, thoughts on the match?
Yeah, I mean, I think just this game really came down to Cole had an incredible round one, and then just some Middle Earth questions that it's a tough category because it's been used a lot, and so there are those movies that you don't know. Both teams were able to get a strength, but just that happens, and then round three, very close to coming back, just a 4-pointer away.
Yeah, no, definitely. That Middle Earth and Jim Henson round two was very interesting, and yeah, that round three, I think people might maybe thinking like, oh, Ashwin used all his repeats, wasted on a 1-pointer, eventually got it, which is huge, right? But I mean, some people maybe not thinking about this. At the end of the day, they lost today, but that the 1 point reduced the point differential instead of possibly down 4, it's now down 3. So
Yeah,
it could matter a big amount down the line. We don't know,
because I don't think they would have used it for the 4-pointer. It didn't seem like they knew,
right?
And so it does make a difference in the InterCup.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, let's talk to them, and might as well just ask if that was their strategy all along. So Ashwin said, unfortunately, cannot get the win here today. But yeah, you guys put a heck of a fight, and let's start there with that. The repeats over there. Was it genuinely the strategy that you were going for?
I mean, I'll say 50% of it was like I was just not going to let myself not get that because I knew it. But I was like, if the point total wasn't in consideration, or if the split was different, where a 1-pointer mattered like less, I would have just let it go. But yeah, I'm like, a lot of the times on the 4, it's like you know it or you don't. Sometimes the repeats are useful on the 3, but I don't think I've ever like used a repeat on a 4-pointer to like effect.
Yeah.
Especially like you know the 4 categories. You're probably you don't think you're going to be as confident with DiCaprio maybe, and just like it works out there, right?
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, you guys went with Middle Earth. You got Spinner's Choice. You went with Middle Earth. Didn't you guys still hit questions? Didn't work out as well as in the past. Any thoughts on that round?
So I have actually 2 thoughts. First off, I definitely need to rewatch those movies. I mean, it has been, I think, a little bit too long. Like 2 of those questions, I'm like, I definitely could have gotten those within like a month or 2 after I had rewatched them. And I guess I need to rewatch the stupid Hobbit movies at some point. But the other thing is, I think I have never done this, but I think I'm going to start paying attention to who knows like a little bit about Middle Earth and who is like, they start hearing the questions and their brain shuts off, because I think that's useful information. And like, yeah, that's all. Basically.
Definitely, like knowing the strategy is very important for each game.
I am part of the brain shutting off camp.
Sid, here's a question. Like, I'm good.
You guys will balance each other out, right? Sid, brain turns off, Middle Earth. Ashwin, you got it covered, so it's fine.
Brain turns on for him.
But yeah, this is the InterCup, so it's not over. It is a round robin format, and you'll be playing, ironically enough, against Batman and Robin. So another Robin, technically a bird as well. So in that situation, what's your thought going into that match?
Be angrier.
Yeah, I don't want to give away too much, but it seems like we have an agent on the inside. So.
Oh, okay.
We'll see how that plays.
I'm hearing for this. Interesting. Okay. Keeping it to themselves strategy wise. But yeah, we will see you the next time around against Batman and Robin for that other group stage match. Best of luck for that one.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Sid. Thank you, Ashwin. Okay, let's bring today's winner. It is Lil Naganachikat Chinamutevi and Cole the Seltzer Sanders. Congrats on the win, guys. A heck of a performance. Solid round one, starting with Cole with the true perfect round one, starting off the pace right there. Round two, getting Jim Hansen. Missing a couple, but you guys get the big points there, and not even going to go to round three. How are you feeling about your performance here today?
How am I How are we feeling, Nachi? Actually, that's a bigger question.
Hey, like usual, Cole, you carried. I'm surprised. Like round one, I got a few more points than normal. I didn't do a Morgan Freeman one. Like I'm a little bummed.
Oh no, that's a bad. That we can't use it now.
Yeah.
That means we can't use it, or else we're not gonna win. Oh shit! Rest in peace, Morgan Freeman. We can't use you anymore. Yeah, obviously getting a perfect round one's great. I mean, don't get me wrong, it does make me nervous and anxious. I can't say that will happen going forward. I feel like with the difficulty of the round ones as the tournament goes along, I'm just like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm glad Matthew shut me up and let me answer the question, because I was like, oh yeah, I got that in the bag the moment I heard it, but I was still like,
it was. I'm like, I me just like knowing the competitor.
I know, yes, and I mean
that's good use of the challenge. Like I admit.
That was
for the
bonus.
Yes, I want to talk about that challenge. Because listen, man, that's why I was asking. I was like, I don't know where we land on this as like a sequel in a line of series, or because it's like a prequel to this, but then like a sequel to Revenge of the Sith. I'm like, dude, I don't know. So I was happy with the ruling. I think no matter which way you look at it, it played out well for us. So like,
I was really genuinely hoping for them to do round three. I am always a big fan of round three. That's my strength. And comebacks always happen. Like a round four challenge, last second, that like deep logo 3-pointer, make it in, buzzer beaters. They're the most fun. And I'm here for entertainment. And TKOs and KOs are cool, but at the same time, like you want to see like nail biters, edge of the seat.
Yeah. Actually, I'm normally with you, but I'm always thinking about stats now with the way these tournaments work. And like that had me thinking, I really
stats are for nerds.
But it matters, because if we were to completely, bail on this next one, like we got to kind of have a good line there to work with. But regardless, I'm glad they played well. Honestly, you're right. That does make for a more fun and interesting match for all of us. And I think, honestly, I was like, thank God, because like I didn't want to see them losing to John Hughes. I felt so bad. I was like, he's got it, dude. He has it. He just can't get it out of his brain. And I've been there before. I had that with like a Nicholson one in a round one, or in a round three, like 1-pointer. And I go, how am I forgetting this guy's name?
I remember that one.
Yeah, right. That was so rough.
No, because like the stress brain fog it's really real. Yeah.
Right. And that's where I was. What I can't remember. I repeated on something earlier. I don't even remember what it was. Was it for Howard? I don't know. Anyways, whatever. So yeah, sometimes you just get to send it early. Mostly because like, especially if you're wasting them at the end there, like I feel like especially on a 4 where it's like you just don't know it and it's not going to come to you because 1, you haven't seen the movie, or 2, you can't remember that plot point for the life of you. It's like you might as well like use them early on and get them to be useful. Because even
it's also like a psychological thing, because if you use repeat early, you build confidence, get your answers right.
Yeah, especially round 1, because it's like round 2 can kind of go either way on that, and it's like imagine if they got opponent's choice. It's like, well, we have the round 1 to kind of solidify us a little bit, and we can kind of crawl our way back up. But
and whoever said that wheel was rigged, I agree. That had way too many of what I like.
Listen, man, I liked it, but I do think there's like Spy on there isn't great in general,
right? That is a drawback of being a jack of all trade, master of none. Like, most of the wheel, I'm like, oh yeah, I can get a few points here and there. Yeah, not perfect round, but I'll do some damage.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, favorite part of the match, and then I promise to let you guys talk, is definitely our opener. I'm so glad we got that song in. Pedro, let's go. Let's get it. All right. Hopefully that sets the vibe and scares everybody off going forward. So, Albert,
great
you had a
match by the
question?
boys.
Yeah, great match. By the way.
I don't. Well, I was just gonna say, when you were asking in round 1 for the bonus, when you said franchise, I was like, because it's the Da Vinci Code franchise, so that's what I was trying
Inferno
to
is
infer.
a sequel. Like it is, it is a
Yeah,
sequel to
so
a
that's
sequel.
what I was trying to lead
I get
you
you.
on towards in
I
a way.
get you.
But
I got you.
I see where the confusion happens. But yeah,
Yeah.
but otherwise, again, solid match. And you guys now have a 1 win in the InterCup, which is a good start for you guys. You have another match going on soon with the Batman and Robin, which is Nate and Gaia. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I've seen them play it. They look to be exciting. I do think actually we have to like straighten up a little bit on them, but like not to say we didn't today. By the way, to be clear, Angry Birds, I was very scared of Middle Earth for a lot of reasons. But like yeah, like we as the tournament goes along, I feel like it's gonna definitely be like maybe a bit more studying, maybe a bit more tidying up on our knowledge there.
I'll focus more on round 1 because my favorite part is just to defer and have like a comfortable lead.
Right, that's where I'm at too, and it's like if we get to that point, then like
less jokey on round 1.
Well, that's the thing is like by the end of 3, when it's so tight, my nerves get so crazy where I feel like that's not a part of it. Where I go, I feel like I know this, but like I can't think straight, you know.
The thing with me is I like that stress. I like round 3, the pressure. I can't do round 1.
That's crazy.
Not stressful enough.
That's why we're good.
The stress gets to me, man. I know it's exactly. We are the yin and yang. All right, we are the chosen Chimichangas.
So what I'm hearing it, if whenever Nachi figure out the strategy to get stressed earlier, then it's gonna be scary.
Yeah.
So he gets stressed starting from round 1 all the way.
Well, if the Angry Birds were angrier from round 1, I'd be stressed.
That's true. That's very true. So
they knew this.
They
knew this. That's why.
Maybe Batman and Robin are gonna put the fear in us, like the first moment. We won't even know it.
So yeah, we shall see.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cole and Nachi. Congrats on the win, and we'll.
Of course, thanks for hosting. You guys are great as always.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Talk to you soon. Okay, Matthew, let's wrap it up. Final thoughts.
Yeah, no, I think regardless of how it turned out with the TKO, I still think this was a really great match. Almost coming back. It's always fun if you can see that happen and they hit their 1, their 2, their 3, and like it almost seemed like they had it. But it was a great match regardless. Yeah,
in terms of outside of competitiveness, there's a lot of entertainment factor as well. In terms of all the fever dream going on with the Jim Henson stuff, some of the round 1 banters that was going on in this one. But yeah, fun stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to leave a like and let us know what you think. Subscribe if you have not. Check out all of our other matches we have this week. We had 5 matches in the first 5 InterCup match. We're gonna have more soon as we're scheduling that. But thank you guys, everyone, for watching. And check out all the other stuff once again, and we'll see you soon. Peace.
Bye.